Hi, Vanita Droznik here. Today we're going to look at Kindle Publishing Pro, the inner workings of the dragon. Now, it's actually quite a nice program to work, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Okay, if it's your first time round, you're not going to have anything in the screen because it's just going to be blanked. What you need to do is come down to the bottom of the screen and click the Create button, which will take you to the following screen where you will enter your book information. Seeing that we've already got something here, I'm just going to go and click the Edit button. Now what I'm working with here is a PLR book. I've just copied it right in here. Numerous marketers in the past thought they can do exactly the same. Just take an original PLR, shape it up as an ebook and publish on Kindle. And for a while it worked, until Kindle or Amazon woken up to this and realized they've got how many copies that nobody would want to read at all. So now they outright reject the book, or they go so far as to close the author's account. This is quite a loss if you have a serious business in online marketing or self-publishing. To get back to the PLR, if you do use a PLR, make sure you rewrite at least 90% of it. I mean, you can combine PLRs and build it out and make something worth reading. Also, you can create for yourself a little mini empire with something like a workout or any how-to manual. In this instance, we can use a weekly workout for beginners. You can use a weekly workout for women over 40, for young adults, teenagers, whatever you want. Okay, now if it's your first time around, you're going to come in here, fill in all your information, title, author, and the works, and then you're going to click on the Add Chapter button at the bottom here. Okay, I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to select a chapter and click the Edit Chapter. Now we're inside of the KD Publishing Pro chapter editor, and as you can see, the icons are very familiar. If you've used Word or Writer, they're very much the same. What I want to do is just go through at least the home icons for anybody who has never seen a word processor before but do want to write a book. So in order to work with anything, you need to select it, and selecting is by left mouse button, the normal mouse button. Hold it down and drag across it, and then you've got it selected. So you can click in the beginning, or you can click like that, or you can click and drag, and that's how you select your text. Once you've selected it, then we can come up here to the icon, this drop arrow, and we can change the font. Now as you can see, there are numerous fonts, and some of them are very pretty and some of them are not so pretty, especially I think they're tiring on the eyes. I do believe the Georgia font is tested and found that it's the easiest to read is your Georgia, maybe not in a size 16, maybe even a 12. Okay, that to this, I don't know, to me it reads the same, but people have different criteria for this. Alright, once you have that selected, we can go to the Grow Font icon, and that will also increase your font size, and you can come down to the Shrink Font icon to bring it back to a normal size or a smaller size. Here we can make it bold if we so wish. We can italize it. It'll slant the text. So if we want something underlined, we select it and give it an underline. Now let's look at the superscript and subscript. I'm just going to enter some text for us here. Oh, not in small caps. I want it in. Okay, once we've selected this 2, we can then go and click that superscript to put it in the air, and subscript to bring it down. Alright, just remember it's a toggle and it remains. So if I should type and I've forgotten to switch it off, it's going to remain in subscript. I can select it and just switch it off the subscript, which should restore my font size. Okay, I don't want any of that there, so let's take this out. A nice thing to have is this paragraph marker tool. It tells you how many lines are between your paragraphs. There's a return, though none of these markers will print as such, but it will show you the line spacing between your paragraphs, also the spaces between your words, but it won't print, so it's just a visual aid. I see I've forgotten something. Let me just take this out. Of course, I want to show you how the bullets work, and I don't want it in here like that. Okay, I'm still going to select my text, and then here's your bullets. You can just give it, unfortunately it's just one type of bullet, they don't have different shapes like in Word. You can put numbers there, and you can give it a multi-level numbering. You also can decrease. Funny, it don't want to do on the decrease. It will increase the indent, and it will decrease the indent on a normal numbering or on a bullet. I think it will do it on a bullet as well. Yes, you can increase, but not on a multi-level. The minute and also you need to be one level inside to have a multiple numbered. Also, what I would like to show you is to increase the line spacing. At the moment it's 1.5, but I can bring it down, shrink it up, or I can take it out to as much as double the line spacing. Okay, let's put it back to normal. No, that's really crummy. That looks better. What I want to show us here is the replace, which is very handy. If you have written a story and you've used a name, and then halfway through the story you realize that you don't want to use this name no more, you would like to have a quick way to change the name from, say, Paul to John or whatever, then this is the way to do it. What I'm going to do here is just select the small piece. I don't want to replace everything, and go here and say use. I've already done it before, so you can say all the is text, replace it with this number, and say replace all. It'll tell me it replaced and made 11 replacements. Also, it will ask me if it needs to go through the remainder of the document, which I say no thank you, and that's fine. We cancel, and if we see now wherever there was an is, we've got a number. Of course, we can just go back to file and undo and set it back, but it's a very handy little tool. I'm going to show you about pictures. If we go here to another one, because I know I want to do 2 lines, I'm going to go to insert and inline picture, and I'm going to pick for us a girl walking. Where is she? There's the girl walking. Now when you work with a picture, you click on it and you get these handles. It's good to drag and resize on the corners, because then you retain the ratio of your picture. Otherwise, if you just grab one of the side or bottom ones, it loses its ratio and it may look all skewy. Alright, what I want to show you is how to enter a caption. We want to do a figure caption, and we can put something here like girl. Oh, sorry, I'm still in caps. Power walking. Power walking. And we can select this text, go back home, and reduce the font size. You don't want such a huge line of text beneath a picture. And for this exercise, I want to go down here, insert for us just another picture. Just want to show you something. We have got a beautiful little girl doing exercises. We can reduce the size of this picture a bit, and we will enter a caption. We go home and center it, and we will go back to reference, insert caption, a figure caption, and we'll give this a name as well. This little girl's name is Nicola, and she's doing her exercises. Once again, we can come back here, home, and shrink the font size. Then, the beauty of this method is that once you're down at the bottom of your document, you can just go to references again and say insert a table of figures. And how neat, there we say, 1 is power walking, 2 is Nicola, and so you can carry on. Very nice feature. This video is becoming quite long now, so I'm going to stop now, and we can continue in the next video. Thanks for watching.